Hey guys, welcome back to another Titus Dioramas action figure review, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the Neca Disney Gargoyles Hudson Ultimate action figure. So let's get to it. So as you can see, the Hudson figure comes in that standard packaging that we're seeing from Neca for the Gargoyle line. It's got some nice artwork here. It's got a nice product shot of Hudson on the side, some more product shots, as well as all the other Gargoyles at this time that were announced to come out. There's, of course, many more figures that are coming out now. Another great product shot here. And if you lift the front flap, you can actually see another good product shot and the figure and all the accessories that he does come with. So let's go ahead and get Hudson out of the packaging. All right, guys, so here is Hudson out of the packaging. Now, I have to say, I'm a big fan of this Gargoyles line that Neca has been putting out, and I'm really glad to have Hudson in my collection. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the accessories that he comes with, and then we'll take a better look at the actual figure. First and foremost, he does come with two head sculpts. He's got the one that comes on him, which is kind of the more happier-go-lucky Hudson. And he does come with two fisted hands, which come on him in the packaging. He does have the angry face. Very, very well done. I like the scream that he has, the white eyes. I like all of the paint detail on this figure, on both heads. Very well done with that. Along with the fisted hands, he does come with two open hands, or climbing hands if you want to say. He's got a hand that's slightly more curved, so you can kind of grab a pipe or something like that. And then he comes with two hands for the sword. This particular hand goes up and down, or you can peg this one in, which goes in and out. So if you want to give him maybe a gun or something like that, you can do that. These are a little bit stiff, so I'm going to be easy with getting them going. Sometimes the paint gets in the joints there, but as you can take a look here, for the most part, other than a little paint smudge there, these hands are really done well. They sculpt it well, they look great. The articulation on them are great. So I like what they've done here with this. They also have his sword, and the sword just looks amazing. It's got the battle marks on it as well, the cuts. Very well done. Besides the two head sculpts, the hands, the sword, of course he comes with his gigantic wings, as you can see here. Very well done. They're easy to pop on. They're not as they designed them not the same way as they did with the Goliath and the Thylog figures. So it just pegs right to the back here. And of course he comes with his tail, and no QC issue with this particular figure. As you guys may recall from my Demona figure, they forgot to drill the hole for the tail to plug in. So I actually had to do that myself. It's not perfect. And if I remember, I had to glue the tail in just to keep it there. As you can see, he's got double jointed elbows here, and if you position them in different ways, you don't really notice that they're flat. With that, kind of have him in a boxer pose right now. Very nice detail with the paint on this figure, as you can see all the way down there. I have a couple spots that have some paint scuffs on it. I'm just noticing. But I mean, I don't really care. This figure looks just so amazing, and I'm just glad to have him in my my collection. I'm a big Gargoyles fan. Articulation wise, the tail has metal wire in it, so it is flexible. You can move it around. It does swivel as well and go up and down. Double jointed elbows. There's a swivel at the bicep. The shoulders do go up. They're a little bit hindered with the shoulder pads here, but look at the shoulder pads. Just look how detailed they are. The head can move around a little bit. Again, it's a little bit hindered due to the beard, the hair, the shoulder pads, and the wings, but you can move it around just a little bit, which is great. Depending on the wrists that you have, they'll either flex in and up, or they'll go like this. Again, depending on what one you're using. There looks to be... Yeah, there is articulation up top here and then also down here. The way that they design it, I don't mind it so much. I mean, it does come a little bit away from the back here, but really how often are you going to be looking at him back too? And even then, you're not going to notice that too much. Look at just the sculpt work they have back here as well. They don't need to do this, but they've done it. It looks just amazing. The wings are on ratchets, so they do move up and down. They're tight ratchets, and they can go back and forth. The legs can go out pretty far. They can go up pretty far. The knees bend well. I love how they've continued the fabric under here, so that way it's all one continuous piece. The legs don't have any swivels in them. They have a little bit of swivel at the top there. And then of course the feet can bend down pretty far. They can bend up pretty far. They have soft ratchets. And then the toes can move up and down, and they do have a little bit of tilt in there as well. So you can get them sprayed out if you want to. Overall, this figure is amazing. I always loved Hudson in the actual cartoon. So I'm glad to have him in my collection, and I'm looking forward to getting a gargoyle display set up here when I have a little bit more room. These guys take up a lot of room, of course, with those wingspans. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already subscribed, click the subscription button. And as always, guys, stay nerdy.